Hi guys, Smithical here, and welcome to a new series that's going to be on my channel, F1 2005 Career Mode on the PS2. And I thought I'd do something different, just because I think F1's getting a bit stale now, F1 2014. Just think, oh, let's just freshen the channel up, and a couple of new series, hopefully, that you'll enjoy. I mean, this one, I really enjoyed when I was a youngster. I played in it a lot, when I was about 9, so yeah, it might bring back a few memories for you guys as well, because this was quite a decent game, to be fair. I know it's like 9 years old, and the graphics ain't that good, but I think there was plenty of features that were pretty good in this game that even co-masters haven't got. So yeah, I think Studio Liverpool did a good job on this game. As you can see, we messed up our lap and we were 7 tenths down, and we weren't going to get a contract offer from Red Bull. But the next team I thought I'd apply for is Minardi. You might think, well, why don't you apply for Jordan? But Minardi, I quite liked them, to be fair. They were quite, underdogs. Jordan won races, but I thought, let's start as the worst team on the grid, Minardi. They were sort of like the Caterham and Marussia of their day, although they did score more points because they were obviously in F1 for about 20 years, I believe. And they were a good team. They even brought in a few drivers like Alonso and Webber to the sport, so they were actually a credible team. I know they did bring a few pay drivers in, but what small team doesn't, in their history? And it was quite difficult for me, these 3 laps, to be fair, because obviously I ain't got the racing line on, but I was just sort of gauging the braking points by F1 2014, and that sort of was helping me. But I mean, obviously on the last 2 corners, there's no chicane, it's flat out, right hand it's like a double right-hander. So that was a new experience for me, but I managed to get it okay. And this lap we actually did a 17.8, I believe it is, so that was a very good lap. So we've just got to put in 2 more good laps like that, and hopefully we can get a decent offer from Minardi, as we run a bit deep there, so that might cost us a couple of attempts, but we've just got to get these corners right. By the way, I am actually running it on hard difficulty, and the reason is I actually tested medium, and medium was a bit sort of easy. I actually got first position in Friday's second practice in the Minardi, so it just shows how sort of pretty easy that difficulty is. What I find though with hard difficulty is it's quite hard in the testing. I think especially with Red Bull, I mean, I know you saw me make a couple of mistakes at the end of the lap, but at the start of the lap it was pretty decent. I actually did a decent lap, but obviously at the end of the lap I made mistakes that probably cost me about 5 or 6 tenths, but still, I weren't going to get a contract offer with Red Bull. So yeah, I mean, hopefully this difficulty will be, challenging enough. I don't want to pull it on too easy. I don't want to be winning in a Minardi, because obviously that ain't realistic. You don't want to see me winning in a car that's the slowest on the grid. You want me to obviously be competing with the midfielders, so hopefully we can do that. I think we should be able to do that if we get this, if we get a drive at Minardi. But I did actually test before with Minardi in the previous career mode on medium, so if you was wondering what I was on about, that's what I was on about. But yeah, I mean, again, we've only 3 attempts off that last lap, so we just need to put in another good lap, not make any mistakes, and we should beat the target time of 3 minutes 57.705. And I quite like the track, to be fair, on this game. You can be quite aggressive with the car, so it's pretty nice. As we run deep there, I mean, yeah, it was pretty difficult, but it's quite nice just playing a game that you haven't played in ages. I ain't played this game in probably 8 or 9 years, excluding the last couple of days. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you enjoy it. Sorry I'm rambling on, but as we're going to come now towards the end of the last lap of our trial, and we've actually had pretty good 3 laps there, to be honest. I mean, as we run wide, but we should beat the target time by 4 seconds, so that was pretty good. Hopefully we'll get a contract offer from Minardi, and we've been offered the first driver, so I'm going to actually, I was actually thinking about it, but I am going to accept it, just because, I want to start with Minardi, something different. I ain't really seen anyone start with Minardi. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like. I really appreciate it when I see likes on my videos, and it's nice to see. And as you can see now on the screen, the 2 Minardis being shown for the start of the season. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like. And until next time for the first round in Australia, thanks for watching, and goodbye.